We're diving into a popular photography technique that can instantly add a professional touch to your photos: blurring the background. Whether you're snapping portraits, food shots, or product photos, knowing how to blur the background on your iPhone can take your images to the next level. In this video, I will show you how you can blur the background on images you take or you have taken in the past. The first part of the video will show you an option called Portrait Mode and how to edit the effect after you have taken the picture, and the final part will show you how to blur background images that you have not taken with Portrait Mode. Before we start, please remember to like the video and share it. Thank you a lot. Let's see for now how to use Portrait Mode on your iPhone. To blur the background of your photos on your iPhone, start by opening your camera app. Whether you're using the default camera app or a third-party camera app, the process should remain the same. Once you have your camera app open, swipe to select Portrait Mode. This mode is specifically designed to create a shallow depth of field effect, also known as bokeh, which naturally blurs the background while keeping the subject in focus. If you're using an older iPhone model that doesn't support Portrait Mode, don't worry. We'll cover an alternative method later in the tutorial. With Portrait Mode enabled, frame your shot by positioning your subject in the center of the frame. Keep in mind that Portrait Mode works best when there's a clear distinction between the subject and the background, so try to choose a background that's not too cluttered or distracting. Once you've framed your shot, tap on your subject on the screen to activate the depth effect. This tells your iPhone to focus on the subject and blur the background accordingly. Depending on your iPhone model, you may also have the option to adjust the intensity of the background blur using the slider that appears at the bottom of the screen. Also, you can select the light. This will help you take better pictures. After you've adjusted the depth effect to your liking, it's time to take your photo. Simply press the shutter button to capture your shot. Your iPhone will automatically apply the background blur effect, giving your photo that professional look without any additional editing required. But what if you are not pleased with the effect that is applied to your photo? You can edit this effect on the Photos app. So let's open the photo we took on the Photos app. Tap the Edit button from the top. The first option that is selected on the bottom is the Portrait Mode. You can move the slider and you will see the effect changes. So you can test how the picture looks better. You also can actually change the focus or blur point. Tap on the screen where you want your photo to be focused. You can actually move that spot. So if the Portrait Mode is focused on a different person, you can actually move that. Just tap where you want the focus point to be. You see the effect will change. After you are pleased with the changes, tap in Done. You have blurred the picture on your iPhone. But what if you took the picture and you want now to blur it and make it a Portrait Mode? Or maybe somebody has taken the picture with another phone. Can you still blur the background on your iPhone? Of course. You can still achieve a similar background blur effect using third-party editing apps. Apps like Snapseed, Adobe Photoshop Express, and AfterFocus allow you to manually blur the background of your photos after they've been taken. We will use for this task an app called Snapseed. So let's install the app if you have not done this. Open the App Store, tap on the search icon from the bottom and search for Snapseed. When you see the app, it has a green logo. Tap Get. Follow the on-screen instructions and wait until the app is installed. Now let's open the app. Tap on the plus icon. You will need to allow access to your photos. I will allow access to all photos, but you can allow access to the photo you want only. Tap again on the plus icon. Now select if you want to take a picture or use an older one. If we want to blur an old picture, we can choose Open from Device or Open Latest. Now the image is added. Tap on Tools. From the list, select Lens Blur. You see now some circles on the screen. That is the focal point. On the top, you have an intensity bar. You need now to play with these options. You can move the circles, make them smaller or larger, and increase or decrease the intensity of the blur. This will help you reach the same effect as Portrait Mode on your iPhone. After you finish playing with this option, just tap on the checkmark button from the bottom right. And now you can export the image. Tap Export and then share it or save it to your files. And there you have it. With just a few simple steps, You can blur the background of your photos like a pro right from your iPhone. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel for more tech tips and tricks. As always, if you have any questions or requests for future videos, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.